Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adult. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, July the 20th. We've got two guests today, but one topic. Columbia and Water Light was with us, Dave Mars, and Barbara Buffalo. I was going to call you Miss Roll Cart Queen here, but
right.
we're not talking about roll carts today, right?
Right, that's another day.
A lot of talk about roll carts.
And recycling.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But Dave, being with Columbia Water and Light, you want to talk about energy conservation, right?
Correct, yeah. It's been sort of a mild summer so far, but we got July and August coming up, and you know what can happen then. So I'd like to alert our audience to knowing that we have some home performance loan programs that enable people to add insulation, get new furnaces and air conditioners, new windows.
Mm-hmm.
We also have...
Wait, back up. Mm-hmm. This is only for the City of Columbia,
City
right?
of Columbia residents, yes.
Okay, so you can help them get new windows, new furnaces, new air conditioning units?
Heat pumps.
Yeah. Now that said, those who are on Boone Electric also have a similar program. We just don't have the financing for them, but Boone Electric offers the same program of home performance with Energy Star, which give you rebates for getting the energy audit and replacing inefficient items with efficient ones.
Okay, so the City of Columbia does and Boone Electric does, and I would imagine wherever they're listening, wherever you are listening to KBIA, if you're on a rural electric co-op,
check with
they
them.
all would have it.
I'm not sure they'll have the same program, but you should definitely contact your utility. Most utilities have programs to help you save energy at home. It helps them in the end.
Okay, so how does it work? What happens?
Well, basically, you have an energy audit done, and you get an application, and you send it in, and we have a list of contractors that can perform the job. There's air testing being done, so you know how weatherworthy your house already is before any work is done. And there's a second test that shows what effect the additions have had on your energy consumption.
So when you have an energy audit, what does that entail?
Yeah, think of it like a doctor checkup. So like, you know, an energy auditor or a doctor comes out to your house and looks at the whole system. Like they might put this big blower door fan in your front door, and it will basically, you know, stimulate as if a bunch of air is coming out your window or through your windows and doors. And it's seeing where are your gaps. And then they'll also look and see like, hey, how old is your furnace and how efficient is it actually running, as well as what type of lighting do you have. And then, your symptoms are high bills, or you're kind of got a drafty room or something. And so when they look at that, they look at, well, here's your prescription. So here's your prescription of putting
You're good.
putting caulk in around windows and doors, or replacing your furnace because it's not as efficient. And then what they look at is your doctor can't tell you you're going to live 3 years longer if you do this, but they can tell you you're going to save like 30% on your energy bills if you make these improvements. So it's pretty cool if you look through. It's a really prescriptive thing telling you you will save this much money if you do these repairs.
Yeah, and then if you do those repairs, the City of Columbia helps you offset the cost of it.
We have low-interest financing, as well as we have some rebates for any addition that you do. We have rebates from our utility for adding insulation, windows, and new furnaces. And so Ameren UE also has some rebates for our customers if they get that kind of work done.
If your air conditioner or your furnace is 15 years old, is it not as efficient as one you would install today?
Most likely.
You know, it depends on how much it's being used, of course.
Right.
But generally, you give them about 15 to 20 years in any heating and cooling system. About that time, the efficiencies start to go down a little bit. It depends on the quality of the unit, too.
Yeah, it's probably more of just like a newer one. It probably has higher standards for being more efficient.
Yeah.
Like newer air conditioners now have a higher SEER rating, which is their energy efficiency rating. And so older ones didn't have those requirements as much. So that's where regulation has kind of helped us with newer equipment being better for you.
Yes, and it's the same thing with refrigerators, too,
Oh,
correct?
yeah.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So if your refrigerator is 10 or 15 years old, it's costing you a lot more to operate than one that you would purchase today.
True, but I don't want you to get a new one and then just put the old one in the garage or the basement and just
And
have
run
it
it?
full of beer and soda.
Right.
Because now you're just using twice as much.
Right. 'Cause then
You know what we think with that? That's you're paying for convenience. So yes, if you're having to have a second fridge for the convenience, understand that you're paying for that convenience.
Right. And it's not a good idea to put a refrigerator or a freezer in the garage to start with.
Right?
No, but I see a lot of people
I
having.
see it all the time.
Yeah, that's not a good idea because if the garage in the summertime it's getting up to 110 degrees,
Right.
that refrigerator and
It's
freezer.
working all the time.
Now in the wintertime it's okay.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, it's not okay in the
Well, no,
wintertime?
I'm just not encouraging the second fridge.
Oh, okay. Okay. But some people can't survive without a second refrigerator or freezer.
Right, right.
Dave, anything else you want to add
Well,
here?
we've got a commercial lighting program in the Columbia area too, or if you're a business and you want to, save some energy that way, we'll get you some LED lighting and get rid of the old fluorescent tubes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's been a very successful program. They can call us and ask for the commercial energy auditor, and
Yeah.
they'll steer them the right way.
I like those LED lights.
Aren't they nice?
I really
Yeah.
like the LED light. In fact, I like them better than the little
compact
squiggly
fluorescents?
lights.
Yeah. And I've seen them on sale a lot more than I used to. Like the prices have dropped down. We, in fact, when we kicked off the Como Energy Challenge, we had a big giveaway with Ace Hardware where it was buy 3 get 1 free. And I think they're talking about doing that again just to get those LED lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because they save so much energy, and since I'm measuring all of our energy use for 2 years so that we can win $5 million, I want
That's right,
everyone
for
to
the city of
conserve at home.
you not personally winning $5 million.
Oh, no. Man, wouldn't that be great?
But the city of Columbia would
Right.
win $5 million.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That we could then spend on other energy improvements across the community.
Go back to the LED lights there,
Yeah.
Dave. Are they, I think I might have asked you, but I can't remember. Are they more efficient than the compact fluorescent lights?
Yeah.
They-
Especially over the long term, they're going to last you many more hours than a compact fluorescent bulb. And by the way, I make a mention to some people because I find that they're putting these compact bulbs into shades that were containing the heat, and the ballast is getting really burned in those. And you have to be very careful because I've had one in my house. I was flickering, tone it down, and it was all burnt out at the base there because it holds the
With
heat.
the compact fluorescent?
Yeah, they don't like
fluorescent.
hot environments.
Yeah, you got to have air flowing around them.
I didn't
Whereas
know
the
that.
LEDs
Yeah.
are probably better shaped to that.
Similar to, you don't want to put a compact fluorescent into a recessed can in a ceiling because it's kind of a hot environment. They don't last as long in there.
Yeah.
Now the LEDs don't put off any heat, and so they actually do work out very well.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I've got 2 fluorescents in the cans over the kitchen
Check 'em.
sink, but they've
Yeah.
been lasting. They're like 7 years old now, or
No,
they haven't gone out.
earlier model perhaps is
Yeah.
working better than the newer ones. But
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right, if people want more information, how do they get it?
Well, we have ComoEnergyChallenge.com where it links to all the tips of all the utilities have, and then Columbia Power Partners has additional tips on the utility site.
Okay, and it's better to go to the website.
I would always say that.
www.
GoColumbiaMo.com.
Okay, all right. Dave Mars, thank
Thank you,
you
Paul.
for coming by, and Barbara Buffalo, thank you for coming by. Miss Roll Card Columbia.
That's a title I didn't know I was going to
We'll
get.
drop it at that, all right? Tomorrow, Maples Rep Theater will be on. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, RJI. Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director, Lowell Thomas. Our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mouser. Bye-bye.